one of the most important things the consumer needs to understand about how these corporations are set up, the disingenuous activity, is largely framed around ADL, as we talked about in the opening segment. Average sales dollars per lead. It drives the entire business, and it's how they manipulate and control their sales force as well as the customer in many of these situations. And you just came from a company that, average sales dollar per lead is basically a polite way of they favor the sales team, members of the sales team that jack up their bids to get the highest amount of money possible at the expense of the customer. Even if they don't even have a problem, they're going to try to sell some sort of expensive repair.
Well, here's what I found very disturbing. One of the managers had actually stated verbatim, our happiest customers are the customer who spends the most money, which my retort to him at that very second was, in lieu of mentioning my name, I won't do that, but I replied, no, the happiest customer is the one who has the best solutions. The real problem with average dollar per lead, it makes the customer experience feel very bad, because you can tell when someone is genuinely at your property, genuinely concerned about your needs versus their needs. What ADL is, it stands for, again, average dollar per lead. How much money are we getting per appointment set? Well, that means that this consultant who comes to your house is actually taking you to the lowest common denominator about how much is in this for me. And that's a very poor way of treating another human being. It's a poor way, and in my opinion, a very poor business practice.
Exactly. What you have to understand is if the salesperson writes up a $10,000 job plan, they're getting 15% commission. So that goes right to the consultant right off the top. That's before any other expenses. So that's why these companies are so expensive, is they have to pay such a high commission to the salesperson. And it also breeds, as Roger shared, disingenuous activity, where consultants tend to over-embellish and overindulge as far as what they recommend to the client. They'll recommend services that are just flat out not needed. And that's to feed that ADL principle that the business owners and sales managers use. And they actually file reports and go over the sales meetings with the consultants of who has the highest ADL gets favored and gets the leads put into their calendar. And that also creates a situation where those salespeople are going to probably take advantage of the client in a terrible way.
When the solution is less important than the earnings, when the solution that they're giving you is not as important as a revenue generate back to that consultant, then you have a problem. If a person has a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 problem, that's fine. But it's got to be the problem that you want to solve, not what the consultant wants you to buy to help drive their self-interest. Again, Michael, anything you'd like to add to this?
Just to understand it, it'd be one of the first questions you should ask. Are you a commission-based salesperson? And the reaction you get should pretty much set the tone for the rest of your appointment. If you want objective third-party analysis from independent folks like ourselves, we are not a commission-based sales team. So we structure ourselves completely different, and we want our customers to trust us to be objective and impartial on that appointment, to be able to diagnose that problem with the impartiality that you deserve. So please call us at the number at the bottom of your screen, or you can see our website and you can send us a message there. But yeah, we look forward to talking to you more about ADL and call centers. Just give us a call, and we'll be glad to have a phone consultation with you. We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.